We've been in the Memorial Center for over 40 years. One of the things that the conference trustees have noted at each time they've met is that there are more and more maintenance needs, and that we've been spending quite a bit of money, and we have some things that really need to be done.
The current conference center is a very old building. Has a lot of problems. It's not an efficient space. It costs a lot to maintain it, to heat it, to cool it, to keep the HVAC going.
If we were to remain there, we're going to have to probably do some maintenance and repair in excess of 7 figures. It's going to take that much.
We were a little surprised because that amounted to approximately $200,000 per year, and that's on a building that we have a short-term lease.
We have issues in the foundation, we have issues in the environmental. We built the building in 1975. We do not own the land that it sits on. So even if we do put more and more money into it, it's not an asset that we can claim because of that alone.
That's what caused the trustees, on behalf of the conference, to enter into a serious discussion about, is this the best use of our funding? Is this the best use for the conference in terms of accomplishing our mission? There's a glass wall in one section that if you just touch the wall moves. So we know that it wouldn't take much force for that wall to come down, and when it does, it's going to be extremely expensive to replace it.
Our trustees have done an unbelievable amount of work, assessing up to 9 sites that would be the best location and offer the best exposure for our conference office.
We are bringing before the annual conference in June that they will consider coming from our conference board of trustees with the endorsement of the cabinet.
The proposal is to build a new building in the Park at Huntersville Business Center.
2-story building, the neighborhood of 29,000 square feet. The conference will have 1 floor along with the Metro District, and the other floor we are proposing to be used for lease space to enterprises that would definitely not conflict with the annual conference mission and vision and purpose, but it would be a revenue generator so that the building would basically, as far as debt service, would be self-sufficient for that. Once the debt is retired, the income from this leasing would use to take care of the building and ultimately get those kind of expenses out of our apportionments.
The Huntersville location is ideal in 2 respects. One is that when you leave the United Methodist Foundation, where we have many of our meetings now because of its accessibility, and you get back onto I-77 coming into Charlotte, the moment you get onto I-77, you can see the skyline of Charlotte. So we're really right on top of Charlotte. Secondly, it's the fact that the United Methodist Foundation is already there, and this would allow us to expand our campus where we'd be related directly in terms of the usage of these facilities to coordinate the ministries of our annual conference.
Years ago, we used to have a lot of our meetings that were centered around there, but now I don't see that as much anymore. What I'm actually hearing is the difficulty that it's taking to get there, but also the space does not accommodate what the vision that where we're going now with our conference.
The new conference building focuses on being good stewards of our environment. It's a green building. It uses technology to the benefit of our conference, offering us both opportunities for meeting in the building, but for using technology so that we can reach the full conference and beyond to bring in experts so that we can do the ministry we dream about.
We have gone to 8 districts, which has made our districts much larger, and with that, we have to find strategic ways to continue to be connectional, to continue to build relationships. And so that is to have a central location that's easily accessible, meeting rooms that we can all come together under one building, that's very important to keep that intimacy and that connectionalism.
It's a permanent solution. For years, we've not had a permanent solution.
The trustees are trying to be good stewards of our resources, and so we're planning for some of the space to be leased, with those leases then helping to cover the building costs, and so that it wouldn't be an extra burden on the churches, no extra apportionments.
The trustees are thinking, if this building has served us well, which it has for 4 decades, though the demographics of our area are changing, the nature of our conference is changing, is it possible for us then to relocate the conference center in order to serve our conference for the next 4 decades?
But it's ultimately up to us as a conference to determine if this site, this building, this process is the best for us.
I just look forward to being with the delegates of this year's annual conference as we prayerfully consider this proposal from our Board of Trustees, who have worked long and hard at coming to this proposal and this momentous decision that is before us all.